Be me, really excited for the incoming twist with a moral implication, as the party has Fighter Gunslinger shoots Necromancer. Wait, what? Hey, what's up everybody, it's SkyDieRay here to improve your day, and welcome to another DnDGreentext. Before we jump into the video, basically like half of the people watching are not subscribed to the channel, so if you just take a second to do that, if you've been watching these videos for a while and you like them, just take a second to click that subscribe button. Thank you so much for that, and I hope you enjoyed the video. Divorce setting. The big bad evil guy is going through a bitter divorce. His bride wants his children, half of his magic and half of his demonic legions. Heroes, we cannot allow this to happen. We need the finest demonic lawyers to arbitrate this case. Find them and bring them back here, and you shall be richly rewarded. You want an Arenize. They are the greatest lawyers in all of the realms. The wife sends a rival team of adventurers to get all of the best lawyers first. They must be dealt with. Okay, I'll give you that much. This is actually a pretty cool setting. If you guys have an upcoming campaign, maybe give this a try. This sounds like it could be really fun. The party operates on toddler rules. Notice players in my group will just aimlessly do nothing if they don't get gently led into a railroad, because they're a bunch of awkward dorks, so I tend to take that role so my DM can actually do the campaign. It often means acting awfully out of character, because I try to make more supporty non-leader characters. The one time I make a party face character, everyone suddenly wants to be proactive and will just straight up interrupt or talk over me. Even if their character is some weird introverted monster race that shouldn't be trying to talk to the xenophobic guard, they'll brute force the interaction even if I'm in the middle of talking to the guy. You've created a monster by letting the other players taste the flavor of proactivity. It's not that bad, honestly. I mean, if you don't take into account the fact that they're not role-playing the character properly, it's not even that big of a problem, you know? At least they're all more interactive and role-playing more now. I wouldn't complain about that. At least mind flayers don't carry prions. I'm the DM in this. Party won a boss fight against a mind flayer. Crazy sorcerer collected the mind flayer head and cleans the skull to keep as a trophy. Sorcerer player. She gathers up the skull into her pack and will take the flesh to cook in a more proper kitchen, but will give some to Orobas, the familiar, first. The DM stares. DM, you're going to eat the illithid? Player, out of character. Is it not edible? DM, out of character. You don't know, but is that even the point? Player, still out of character. It looks like seafood. Maybe a nice tentacle stew? DM stares. DM, fine. You head back to the inn, where you cook the tentacles and eat them. Now roll Constitution. Player, why? Does it taste that bad? DM, oh, no, it is delicious. Just like seafood. It is just those psychic brain parasites that were still alive that you are rolling for. Well, you know how they say, you do stupid stuff, you get punished. I don't know what was expected there to happen. Why would you even attempt to eat an illithid? What's the point? Peace was never an option. Yamero? Monsters are cute and charming with big eyes, etc. Party can't bring themselves to kill them. Then their mouths open. Then their jaws unhinge. Roll initiative. Just don't trust monsters, okay? Disclaimer, before this story, be aware that it contains a story about in D&D. So yeah, here's the timestamp if you want to skip ahead. Some natural 20 has been rolled. Got in a D&D game. Bimmy, go to friend's house to play D&D. He brought someone I didn't know. Whatever, that JPEG. I'm playing a female druid with a pet snake. We play a pretty fun game. Clear a dungeon, typical D&D stuff. Friend's friend suggests we stop at a local tavern to spend some of our newly acquired gold. Agree. We get some drinks and sit down at a table. He rolls a charisma check. Natural 20. Hey, Anon, wanna head upstairs? And a wink. I roll for a wisdom check. Unnatural 6. It's not enough. My character follows him to a room. What are we gonna do on the bed? Pomf. He rolls another charisma check. Deadass, another natural 20. We against my will. I go quiet. It's awkward. I make an excuse and leave the game. So, yeah, I got in D&D. I don't know how to feel about it. Okay, I have a question. Why is this posted on the regular DnDGreentext? This is a RPG horror story, first of all. RPG horror story, Jesus Christ. And second of all, you guys should know that you are allowed to say no. Even if it's a game, you don't have to, you know, do whatever the DM says if you're uncomfortable in situations like that, okay? Yeah, I'm sorry for the person that had to go through this, and just tell the DM you're not comfortable and tell him to stop or something before it's too late. Or, you know, even discuss that you're not gonna do like this before the game. Alright, moving on. I roll to attack the game once. Playing 3.5 several years ago. Getting real tired of D&D. Desperately want to play something different. Rest of the group is chin deep in sunk cost fallacy. We're starting a new campaign at some level higher than 5, I can't remember. Do a bunch of research, ask a few Charops forums, and bring a game-breaking build. Not like it's that hard. Abuse a house rule where monks get a full set of flurry of blows for each interactive BAB. Monk with 15 feet melee reach. Basically can't miss attack rolls, at least 6 attacks per round, and deals 30 plus damage per hit, inflicts 1 negative level per hit, and several other things I can't be to remember. First session starts. I intentionally piss off another player, so they initiate PvP. Sides are taken, lines are drawn. I machine gun down 2 other PCs before the DM stops us. Get into an argument over my build. Over the stupid house rule, over a bunch of other 3.5 related nonsense. After almost an hour and a half, another player storms out and we end the session. Everyone is completely soured on the game. 2 weeks pass. I reach out to everyone. We get together, apologies all around, and we're drinking and laughing together after a few hours. I suggest running something light and frivolous to get back in the swing of things. Everyone agrees to stay away from 3.5 for a while, and that we should look for another system to play. All according to Keikaku. That was 7 years ago, and we haven't touched D&D since. Sorry, not sorry. Okay. I feel like there might have been a better way to handle the situation, you know? I always say, maybe try to talk about it. I say that sometimes, if you remember. So maybe you could try to talk about it instead of doing like this. But with that being said, it's good that, you know, everyone's happy in the end and people didn't actually get mad, so all good in the end. The tale of a very unfortunate NPC. Bimi, Humi music boy. Play for all kinds of rich folk, living large and taking charge. One day, swole AF, heavily tatted orc in a freshly tailored suit shows up. Moneybags.jpg. Hires me for the day. Had me follow him into a theater, a music showing, and slam poetry. He chucks a tomato at emo half-elf teen. Emo starts crying. What the f*** that PNG? Haven't touched the loot all day. Been 7 hours. Takes me to an interdimensional bar, hold a meeting with actors about mayonnaise. Tells me to finally play my lute. My face when he requests never gonna give you up. Okay, I haven't read comments in a while from the posts, but I had to because I was pretty confused after this. And yeah, basically no one gets the joke if there's a joke involved. It's just some random guy doing random shit that's not funny, and there's nothing. I don't know, but I'm just glad I'm not the only one being confused by this story. Hey, if you guys see anything hilarious in this one, let me know in the comments. I'll be glad to laugh about it. The time the party killed the necromancer. Bimi, the DM, makes an interesting tiny dungeon for the party to clear. A deathly blue glow coming from a cave is concerning the city folk nearby. The town asks party to investigate the cause. They accept. Party arrives and is cautious about giving in, but eventually do. Once inside, they are attacked by skeletal wolves. They destroy them easily. Goes through the dungeon fighting a few more. Reaches the final room, the climax of the dungeon. Bimi really excited for the incoming twist with a moral implication, as the party has fighter gunslinger shoots necromancer. Wait, what? I allow it, and he rolls well with high damage. Turns out it was a little kid. He was just lonely and wanted friends to play with. He did it far away from town as not to hurt anyone. Had more backstory and then some other NPCs and legit reasons to be here. Is now fatally wounded, bleeding out on the ground. Some of the party is freaking out as they are around the kid watching him bleed to death. One of the party members buries the kid. One of the party is now officially a child murderer. Why I stopped rolling damage for the enemy NPCs. Bimi, newcomer DM for 5th edition D&D. Found some peeps online who wanted to learn and play the game. Have an actual session 0 where we discuss limits and enjoy creating characters. Complete strangers to each other, but some created characters related to in some way, like siblings or former allies. Party classes unnecessary. Only thing to mention is Paladin and Fighter are heavy armor class plus shield, 18 AC. Start off cliché, in a tavern. Show them some missions to try and understand what they would look like. Party picks an escort mission to deliver goods to a nearby village. Group seems good so far, chatting with each other. Roll up some encounters for some fun. Meet up with a mercenary company recruiting for war and some travelers to share stories. Mentions that the road is unsafe as there are far more frequent sightings of bandits. Deliver goods safely to the village. Village mayor mentions they would pay them to eliminate the bandits. Party thinks the deal is good. Finds a bandit outpost after some searching. Charge in and attack. Roll initiative. Bandits win due to the bad rolls. First bandit shoots shortbow at paladin. High AC. Try to make the paladin look badass. Keyword, try. Rolls high enough to hit. Okay. Maybe try to make the paladin look strong by tanking the arrow and continuing. Roll damage. 6. Total damage is 7. Oh that PNG. Did I mention the party is level 1? Paladin can no longer tank, and the next bandit shoots the armored fighter. Hits fighter. Roll damage. 6. Again. Fighter also now about to die. Don't know who to hit next. Make remaining bandits stupid and try to protect the archers. Player's turn. Somehow cannot roll higher than an 8. Everyone retreats and regroups for a new plan. Complete a short rest and come for round 2. They win initiative this time. Manage to kill 2 bandits. Bandit's turn. 2 shots again. Same targets. Both hit. Roll damage. 6. Decide to just use the average damage from then on for the campaign. Campaign eventually got cancelled due to scheduling problems, but I hope the others enjoyed the campaign and went on to other games. I'm sorry for the unlucky players there. I also hope they got to, they didn't quit D&D or become mad at the game because of that and just gave it another chance. Alright, with that being said, this is gonna be it for this video, so thank you guys for watching, I hope you enjoyed it. Please leave a like if you did and subscribe for more if you haven't already. Also, thank you to everyone supporting the channel on Patreon, I really appreciate it guys, so thank you a lot to everyone supporting the channel there. Links below if you wanna check out any social media, Discord server, subreddit, anything else. And yeah, that's it, thanks again for watching and I'll see you next time. Have a great day, bye!